Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio January 16, 2023. Today's moon encourages your need for more attention to your happiness goals and dreams. You're seeking more variety in mental excitement, but a tendency to rebel against routine can stir some unrest with a Venus-Uranus square in play. Any attempts to lock someone down to a commitment can backfire. People need space today, and so do you, and honoring this could be the answer to your problems. This transit can make it challenging to get your message across, but it's temporary. Consider that you can be restless with routine or monotony, and a change of pace may be in order. Chaos in relationships could be coming your way today. However, this might provide the fire and spice that you've been craving to bring more passion and adventure into your relationship. Sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, will clash with electric Uranus and is moving close to a square. This ensures that rocky relationships could see some turmoil. Yet, if things have been good just a little stale, it's time to be spontaneous and experimental with your one and only. This is especially true if you're looking to travel or bust out some new exotic intimate toys. Follow your dreams and pursue your aspirations. Now is the time to make your move to commit to what you feel called to do in your career during the last quarter moon in Libra. Let go of any stress from committing to your unique opportunities when Venus in Aquarius squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. The square suggests initial tension, so you may need to move past any issues talking about how to implement your professional goals in your usual work routine. Be open to what others have to say, since someone could share a fantastic tidbit of advice. At the same time that the Sun is looking to the future during his last weekend in your income sector, in his last weekend in retrograde motion here Mercury is looking to the past. A week after aligning, the Sun and Mercury are both still focused on the income opportunities and potential, but with a desire and attraction that allows one to look for new and the other to untapped income potential from the past. You will most likely have a rush of memories or flashbacks surface today. Happy memories can be signals or suggestions from your soul to repeat something in your life. If you flash on yourself in excellent shape years ago, it is clearly a sign to work toward that physical state starting today. If you suddenly remember the time you realized that most vegetables aren't actually gross, it just turns out that you'd never had them prepared correctly, it's a perfect evening to dig up a recipe for those little nutrition bombs and serve them for dinner. This day may bring about the end of a very busy period for you. So plan some time off for yourself this evening to get out and have some fun. Tonight you will find that being in a group of friends can be a very enjoyable thing. Be careful, though, that you do not end up being taken advantage of by mere acquaintances who tune into your generous nature. Make sure you have a few close friends around to help you truly enjoy the celebration. At the same time that the Sun is spending his last weekend in your income sector, Mercury his last in retrograde motion here, and with both still in harmony with the North Node and Uranus on the job front, this is an important day for having your work and money hats on. This is not about whether you are working through the weekend or not, and more because of the insight you're gaining. Yet this needs to be balanced with what is not only an important weekend for friendship and relationship building, but for matters of the heart and all things fun, playful, romantic, and creative. In his first weekend in direct motion in your relationship sector in 2.5 months, Mars is once again looking to the future, but with a much better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. This comes just as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is spending her first weekend in your romantic sector in 4 years, with a chance to look to the future with confidence on both fronts. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Aquarius squares off with Uranus retrograde in Taurus this evening. When these two planets face off, they encourage us to break free of romantic situations that are no longer working. It's time to embrace autonomy and choose to do what you want. No one can control you any longer. Realize that you are in charge of your own destiny. In your relationships, try not to be so forceful. Be careful not to act inappropriately. Give some careful thought to your conduct, as accommodating others is not easy for you. Do not expect so much of yourself or your body. Make wiser choices, for example, yoga instead of jogging, meditation instead of endless exercise. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration, be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Alive to warning signals from your body, you notice how you're more stressed than normal. Build short periods of rest into your hectic daily schedule. Don't force yourself to exercise or unnecessarily stress your body. Don't waste your energy, use what you've built up wisely, create an oasis of calm for yourself. You make a lot of fuss about nothing. Every occasion you meet others, discussions and conversations appear to get out of control or at least aren't very friendly. These disputes really aren't about anything or indeed important. Avoid them as much as you can, retreat gracefully, practice being patient, even if it isn't easy for you. Never forget that other people cannot read your mind. If you don't feel well and are a bit annoyed with yourself, don't take it out on your loved ones. Take time to talk to them and listen to the advice of family and friends. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the afternoon, when the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, steadying our emotions. This is an ideal aspect for getting to the bottom of something. Though we are not in an especially investigative mood, we have the disposition to hold two truths in our minds at once. This objective lens is invaluable. Others might seek us out for advice, or we could be asked to mediate a dispute between friends or loved ones. Everyone will walk away from the dilemma feeling as though justice has been served. Don't waste your time on minor matters. Your business instincts are well honed today, so use them to concentrate on what's important. Make the investments you need to and profits will soon come your way. Buy yourself something, because these favorable circumstances are truly a reason to celebrate. Following this, Venus in Aquarius squares off with Uranus in Taurus, prompting surprise upsets in relationships. This transit stirs up erratic energy with loved ones. We may suddenly realize that our current partnership parameters aren't working for us anymore. We desire change and novelty. We want variety and excitement. This aspect does not foreshadow breakups, but if a union has been on shaky ground, it will exacerbate the tension. Even if a breakup does not occur, some changes must now be made to prevent us from falling into stagnant ruts where we come to resent another for limiting our freedom. If a relationship begins under this influence, it is likely to be thrilling but short-lived.